Guys, welcome to our channel Placement Tech. In this we will study about how we can manage our data in a database management system. So DBMS, that is database management system, is most commonly used technique, but why do we need to manage our data and where this data comes from? So if you see, everywhere we generating data. To manage those data, we have proper management database system and the database tools also. So keep that in mind. Here we learn in this tutorial that where we get to know about the database management system and the SQL that will help you to manage your data. So let's get started. Let's see that what agenda we have today's lecture. So first we look at what is database. So a database is an organized collection of data so that manipulation of those data are easy. Now we see what are the examples of database we have. In this, an online library who has millions of books. So suppose you have your online library. In that time, if you want to have a look at what are the books you have and what is your count of your books and what are the joiner you have in your library, on that time you have your database, because in library you have millions of books and maintaining them in a proper way, in a proper manner, so it is not possible, right? So that at that time database comes into our pictures. In order to maintain their data, we use this database. So in pictures, and also the database help us to maintain our data in many books. Now we will come up that why do we need database and what is database management system and how they related to each other. So a database management system is basically a software where you can store or retrieve your data. Also you can define and easy to manage your data in your database. Now then we will have to look at the history of the DBMS. 1960, Charles Babbage designed first DBMS system. Okay, so next in 1970, after 1960, Code introduced IBM's Information Management System, that is also known as the IMS. Next in 1976, Peter Chan coined and defined the entity relationship model, also known as we know that ER model. Next in our 1980, relationship model becomes a widely accepted database components. And in 1985, object-oriented DBMS develops. So, finally then in the revolution comes in 1985. And then huge development again in developing DBMS, that is database management system, then in 1990. So in 1990, incorruption of object-oriented in relational DBMS, that is database management system. In 1991, Microsoft ships MS Access, a personal DBMS, and that displaces all other personal DBMS products. And last in 1995, XML applied to database processing. Many vendors begin to integrate XML into DBMS products. So now let's look at what most used in our database management system. All the softwares we have, these are softwares used to manage our data, to have, like you see in your screen, examples: MySQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL, SQLite, MariaDB, PostgreSQL. Thank you for watching our videos and don't forget to subscribe and like our channel.